Chief Meteorologist Taylor Canoes tracking Tropical Storm Erin, which formed early on Monday. It's well to the east in the eastern Atlantic with maximum winds of 45 miles per hour, gusting as high as 60 miles per hour, and tracking to the west at 20 miles per hour as of Monday afternoon. Here's the forecast track from the National Hurricane Center. It is expected to become a hurricane as early as Wednesday and could become a major Category 3 hurricane by this upcoming weekend as it continues its track mainly to the west-northwest. Now, throughout that entire track, it's not going to interact with land, and it is expected to push just to the north of the Lesser Antilles by this upcoming weekend. So, folks, maybe with interests in Puerto Rico or any of these Caribbean islands, we are hopeful that Erin will track just northeast of there and avoid impacting the land in that particular part of the world. Now, what's going to happen after that? So how about us in South Carolina? Do we have to be concerned? Most likely, we do not have to be concerned in the U.S. Now, it's not a guarantee just yet, but this right here is the most likely track expected to take a jog to the north and then northeast next week. That is because of the upper level steering winds. So what we have going on here is we have in the middle of the screen there what will likely be Hurricane Erin later on with this system. This high right here is really what's going to be steering it for the next week or two. So it's responsible for that westward track, and then is expected to be responsible for that northward jog as we head into next week, eventually to the east after that. Over the U.S., we'll have this broad area of high pressure, really not going to impact the direction of this system all that much. So as long as this high pressure stays far enough to the east, there should be plenty of room for Erin to take that jog north. Now, if this high were to expand farther to the west, it may push Erin farther west and be more of a problem for us here in the United States. So there is at least a slim chance that this area, this scenario you have on the screen here takes place, maybe a bigger threat for the northern Caribbean and possibly an issue for the East Coast as well. Again, this is the less likely track, but it's not completely out of the question just yet. So what do we need to expect here in South Carolina? For now, it's a very low threat for the Palmetto State. The most likely concern with Erin likely staying offshore would be the waves and the rip current risk to be increased next week. Again, this forecast could change. We still have a long ways to go. If for some reason it does look like it could get close to South Carolina or bring us impacts, those impacts would likely be felt late next week, maybe between next Wednesday through that following weekend. So we're still about 10 days out for any possible threat, plenty of time to keep an eye on this. For the time being, I would not cancel any plans you have if they are in South Carolina. More likely than not, we'll be in okay shape here locally. We'll be keeping an eye on it and let you know if there are any changes to the forecast over the next couple of weeks.